It's the weird girl. How you all doing, everybody? I just want to talk about this Korra obidi and the Judgement issue that is flying all over social media. I have been watching this two couple for some time, and I love to watch issue when it comes to marriage. I love to look at the both side. I love to really catch a good look at so many issues before I jump into it. Okay, I am not that person that just do blogging for blogging sake. I love to really understand issue because I don't want to put video out that I will be or look like a fool tomorrow. So I want to talk about the part where Korra obidi said to Justin Day, I regret having June with you. Okay? I understand when a woman begins to think that way, that you regret having a child with a man, your husband, or your baby daddy. Many women regret actually putting their life at risk to have children for some certain men. Many women all over the world, whether black, whether white, many women regret having children. Not because they hate the children, because of the person that they have the children with. It becomes a big pain and stress to them because of the way that person turned out to look, because of so many women, when they look at what they actually leave or drop by to sacrifice their lives, to sacrifice careers, to sacrifice lot, to give children to a man. And at the end of the day, you end up being abandoned, being neglected, being disgraced, being disrespected publicly. It's normal many women are going to feel that way because of unexpected behavior that many men are going to put out to you because of some shocking attitude that many men are going to show you the moment you are no more beneficial to them anymore, the moment they can no more use you, the moment that you decide to live your life. Many women are going to feel like Korra, saying in front of her child, in front of the man, that I regret having June with you. Undermining Justin Dean wanted to change it that Korra said that she regret having June. Korra did not say that she regret having June. Even if she have to say that she regret having June, I won't blame her. It depends on the situation that you find yourself. That is why you will have to think that way, or you have to feel that way, that you regret having June with him, or you regret having the child totally with that person. I won't hold it against Korra that she said that she regrets having June, because I don't know what she's going through. And then the few I can see on social media, I think it is not a good position. It is not a good situation for her, because she have two little children. June is still a baby, and the newborn baby is just too fragile for Justin Dean to put Korra in situation like this. into public judgment, people making video to make Korra look bad, to make Korra look like she is the problem in this entire situation. Many people, like most of the African bloggers, want it to look like Justin Dean don't have any fault. Justin Dean is a saint. Justin Dean have no problem. That the problem is Korra because Korra decide to keep quiet. Korra decide to keep silent. Most of the time, when you decide to keep silent, maybe you don't have the strength to fight that moment. You just want to keep silent because everything you are supposed to discuss with this man or with this woman, you've already discussed it between both of you, and still yet that person decide to go public with your name. So most of the time you might just decide that you don't owe anybody an explanation. You've already discussed this thing with your partner inside, but this person still decide to drag you out, and you just have to keep quiet, and you're keeping silent is not going to go for free for these people. Whether you are in the public place or you are in your private life, many African women are going to drag you. They are going to back those men to fight you. They are going to try to make sure that they drag you because that is what many of them are specialized doing. Many of them are male worshiper. Many of them are male identify. Many of them are dick worshiper. This one thing many of them normally do. The moment you decide to keep silent when you have issue with your partner, they buy the issue from your partner and begin to drag you. They begin to drag you because they are so interested in knowing what happened between both of you. Many of them think that they are the next candidate that will start dating the man. So they will want to push you to talk, and anything you say will be used against you. And nobody is going to believe anything you say. As far as is the man that came out the first time to talk about you, they are always going to take that first and complain about you, that you are the problem or whatever. And if you come out to defend yourself, they will still complain. They will still always have a complaint that, oh, you come out to talk about your husband, go and beg your husband, blah, blah, blah. They will always want to say something. That is why at times, even you keeping silent is better. It has a big disadvantage and it have an advantage, you keeping them silent to begin to back. Because actually, if you're breaking up with your partner, you hold nobody no explanation. The only person you hold an explanation is you as a partner. But most of the time, these men or these women are not going to understand your position, or they are not going to accept your position. The thing you just need to do is to keep quiet, because most of the time you have your reputation, your public reputation at stake. Maybe you have business. Most of these men can just drag you out, and the next thing they'll pull you down. Everything you have spent your time to build and everything, they will just bring everything down in a trickle of an eye. Most of we black women, we suffer things like this all the time. That after building our lives, our businesses, our marriage, the next thing you see these men, they begin to crack up. They begin to crack up. The next thing they want to bring you down. The next thing they want to break you down. Most of them are so jealous of us, whether it's a black man or it's a white. Most of the time, they are so jealous of us. And the next thing they want to do is to break us down. They will tell you, don't do this, don't do that. The moment you separating from them, they will start doing those things that they ask you not to do. Justin Dean was complaining about Korra being in video, likes and view. But the last time I checked, Justin Dean is all over social media. He's not on social media just for consultation. He's taking his marital issues, talking about Korra all over the whole place. And why are you doing that, Justin? Are you not doing it for like and love? So I understand when Korra said she regretted having a child with you. It's a normal feeling from any wise woman, any woman that never expected drama, any woman that never expected public degradation and public disgrace, for any woman that has always do nothing on social media than to dance and put her businesses on social media. She has never like talked about her marriage completely like that. She has never put her quarreling or whatever on social media. She has always maybe doing her cooking and dancing and all those stuff. Many people make it look like Korra have done something very, very wrong. This same husband that is judging Korra today, he is always there in Korra video. Whenever Korra is dancing naked or half naked, this man is on the video. He never ever complain or try to cover Korra up and all those stuff. It was like, no problem. Now, why do you think we should judge Korra? Why? Because Justin is crying? Because Korra said she regret having a baby with that man? If I should be in Korra position too, I would think the same thing. There are some certain things that happened to me when I was separating. Me myself, yeah, I was in that position. I regret having children with this type of person. When you meet some terrible man or woman, you are going to regret even having first encounter with them, not to talk about having a whole human being with that person. There are some men and women that are so difficult that you will regret having your children with, because it is going to be a drama for the next 18 years or forever. That drama is a drama that is not going to end. You're going to be fighting with this person whether to come and pick the children, or the day they not come and pick them, the trouble, the gossip that they will gossip with your children. They will try to bring you down, bring your reputation down, bring your business, bring everything down. That is going to be a constant fight, and most people don't want that. That's where you will think that you regret having children with these people, especially too when you know maybe at that time you have better partners or people that you could have kids with, and you choose this person because they convince you because of one thing or the other. It's normal you're going to regret, or tell them in their face that you regret having children with them. I've met terrible people, and I regret having my kids with them. Yes, because if Korra is going to spend her lifetime on social media fighting with Justin Dean, or debunking every lie that Justin Dean said about her, or if Korra is going to, every time that Justin Dean come around to pick the children, Justin Dean is going to call her names, unprintable names. It's normal she regret having a child with Justin, or totally she regret having June, because if Korra did not have a baby with Justin, they have no business together. They have no business together in the first place. Many women will come out and say, oh, she's a terrible person. But many of you think that way too. Many of you think that way, that you should have never have any problem if you never had a baby with your husband, your ex-husband, your baby daddy. Many of you think that way. Many women think that way, because many women sacrifice a lot to bring a child to this world. Many women regret. It's not a thing of only Korra. It's a thing of so many women. Because you see, Justin Dean, when he started this drama, Did Justin take any baby along with him? No, he always come for visitation 1 hour, 2 hours, or whatever. Korra cannot go to work right now. She's nursing a newborn baby, and she had June there, a little girl. Justin Dean can work all day. He can do everything that he used to do before. But Korra is tight and she's limited to do some certain things right now. So why did you think she won't regret after she just had a baby? After 4 days or so, the husband just come out on social media and start public disgrace. Why don't you think so? That she will not regret. It's like normal feelings. She's a human being. Okay, so that is all I can say about this. I will come out and talk about my thoughts and feelings about this Korra issue again. And I love all of you all, ladies. Bye bye, everyone.